She didn't expect to find anything that day, but the moment she walked past a patch of tall grass, she heard a soft, desperate cry. When she looked closer, she froze. A newborn, tiny eyes still sealed shut, shaking from hunger. It wasn't even strong enough to crawl, just screaming for a mother that wasn't there. Her chest tightened. She didn't think twice. She scooped the little thing up and rushed it home. Back in her kitchen, she mixed a small pot of goat milk formula and tried to feed it. At first, it struggled, then suddenly latched on like it hadn't eaten in days. But the moment it finished drinking, it started crying again, clearly searching for its mom. That's when she realized if she didn't stay by its side, this baby would not make it. A week later, something magical happened. Its eyes finally opened. It grabbed her finger with its tiny mouth, softly nibbling, clumsy, clueless, ridiculously adorable. And every time she knelt down, it sprinted to her like she was the only safe thing in the world. This little creature had hunger written into its DNA. If it wasn't drinking formula, it was on its way to ask for more. Eating wasn't a habit, it was a full-time job. And after every meal, the sleepiness hit instantly. When she gently scratched its belly, it complained. When she stroked its head, it hid under the blanket, embarrassed. It just wanted to sleep like a spoiled baby. But the funniest thing, whenever it woke up, it ran straight to the family cat, curling up against her as if the cat was its mother. And surprisingly, the cat allowed it. When it was finally old enough, she thought maybe it was time to return it to the wild. But the moment she put it down outside, it refused to leave. It clung to her like a child terrified of losing its parent. Her heart broke. She couldn't force it away, so she took it back home. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and by then, she wasn't caring for a baby anymore. She was caring for a maniac. It grew mischievous, fearless, bold enough to climb onto her face and poke at her ears like it owned the place. She had zero authority left. She bought him dozens of ball toys just to keep him busy, but no, all he wanted was her. She even took him to a swimming center, held his tiny hands and spun him in the water a full, and he loved every second of it. After swimming, he rolled around on her robe to dry himself. Smart, shameless, and proud of it. On the ride home, he sat beside a dog. The dog ignored him, so he hugged the dog anyway. Classic extrovert troublemaker. Later, she learned her friend had adopted the same kind of creature. She took him over for a visit. The moment the two babies saw each other, both froze, wide-eyed, confused, terrified. He immediately hid in her arms, shaking. She had to calm him for minutes before he dared move again. But of course, food solved everything. Within minutes, they were playing like lifelong friends. But then came the true shock. 2 months later, he gave birth to 3 babies. Just like that, her quiet life reset to chaos. She was a full-time mom again, feeding, cleaning, nursing 3 hungry, screaming infants. Months passed. They grew big, strong, full of attitude, annoying the old people when they slept, clinging to the kid when he tried to go outside. Chaos every day. But through all the madness, she never left them. And they changed too. Patient, gentle, loving, never fighting for food, always waiting their turn. She had only picked up 1 helpless baby from the grass that day, but by loving it, nurturing it, and refusing to give up, she ended up raising a whole beautiful little family. Every life, when loved, blossoms into something extraordinary.